Welcome to Jetersblessings. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. In today's video, the first DIY, I'm going to be using these little gnome ornaments I got from Walmart at 75% off, this gingham paper from Hobby Lobby, and this frame from Hobby Lobby, and the window clings that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now I got this frame 75% off from Hobby Lobby, and all I'm going to do is just cut the gingham paper down to fit on the inside of the frame. To me, these are quick and easy way to make really nice, inexpensive decor by using some craft paper. Hobby Lobby has some really nice paper, and me, I've just really been into the plaid, the buffalo check, the ginghams. I love plaid, and I'm kind of going with the pinks and the reds this year. So all I did was actually use the ruler to measure the inside of my box, and I'm just using those measurements to be able to cut it out of the craft paper. And then I just take some glue, and I will use my clear glue actually, and just add it in there. Now I did take this piece of the window cling and already glue it to the gingham paper. And now that I've got everything stuck in there, it's already cute just by itself, but guys, I really like the gnome, and I know the gnome's been a real big thing, and like during Christmas I really wanted to make some, but I just never got around to it. And then when I saw these pink ones, it was like the only pack, and I just knew they were speaking to me, so I thought they were the cutest things and decided to add them to this little picture frame. Now the hair on these guys was sticking up a little bit, so I just used some of that clear glue and to try to get it to go down. But they're so cute. I just can't get over how cute they are. And I think it was only like 50 cents for these, since I got them at the 75% off. And I just glue all of them down with my glue gun to my to the inside of the frame. And I think they just look so cute, so close enough, almost like they're holding hands. So for the second DIY, I'm using that, it's a duster from the Dollar Tree, which I cut long ways in half, and a cotton ball, a little bead from a bead garland from Walmart during Christmas time, and then I had this white floral foam, but I actually had used some white or cream colored twine and covered it up. I was going to do something with it in a while back and never did. So here I'm going to make my little version of a gnome. Now this is not like most of the other gnomes that you see on YouTube. He's actually going to be fuzzy all around, and I think it just makes him so cute, just being all fluffy and everything. And so once I glue all that down, I've got that pink fabric that I got, I want to say from Hobby Lobby about a year ago. It was just like some remnants, so it was like super cheap. I want to say maybe a couple of dollars for it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize that to make his little hat. So I added his little nose for the bead, and then I also added the cotton ball for the end of his hat. Now I did get this clear ribbon, or not clear, it's supposed to be white, but it's almost clear. If I wanted it completely white, I would have had to wrap it around the brim of his hat a couple of times, but it was okay with me. I just really wanted to show a little bit of a difference to show the trim of a hat. And so I didn't want it too white because I didn't want it to blend in with his hair. So this worked just perfect for me. And like I said, he is a little bit different. I just really like him because he is all big and fluffy. For the third DIY, this was actually a DIY that I made for Christmas, and I'm just taking it and I'm gonna just give it a good coat of red. Now I don't know what I was thinking when I did this. I painted the entire thing, front, back, sides, everything red, and it didn't dawn on me until after I was painting onto the back side that I really didn't have to do that. I could have actually left the Merry Christmas part on there if I wanted to, but I knew I was finished with it. I didn't want to have that as a decor piece for next year either, so I just painted everything red, and then decided, well, I'm just going to use the back side, which will now be my front side, to add the decor on. So thankfully I only did have to do one coat of the red versus the multiple coats that I thought I was going to have to do to cover up the Merry Christmas portion. So in the beginning I had took off the ribbon and the little mini wreath on there. So once I get done sanding down the wood piece, I'm actually gonna just reattach that back on here because I still really liked that. It had the plaid and I really liked it, so I thought I could just reuse that. So once I trimmed my little ribbon ends, I take my Sharpie brush pen, and I'm telling you guys, excuse me, if you have never used one, for those of you that like to do lettering and like I'm doing, it is such a really good pen. I wish I could find them in more colors, but actually I may just look on Amazon because I didn't think to look there. But I love this pen. It gives such a nice flow when you're writing, and it's so easy to use. So for the third DIY, I have this sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. I want to say it was the 75% off, so I got it for less than $3. And I'm taking the back side, and I got this chalkboard piece that I had used in a different project, but I had got it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm taking and cutting little squares. Now I originally cut it the size of the square, but I decided, well, I think it would be cute if I didn't cover the front of it entirely. So I'm cutting out a smaller piece so you could still see the white trim in the background. And then I cut out 5 of those pieces, and I just used my clear glue with the makeup sponge, and I glue them on to all 5 pieces. So once all that's dried, I take my chalk pen. It's not a marker, it's just like a wax crayon of some sort. But anyways, I got it from Dollar Tree, and I'm just making the stitching lines around all of the black pieces. And then I'll just write my last name in the middle. Now these do write really nice and smooth, so I recommend getting them, especially since this is chalkboard paper. It was really nice to use. And it's real easy. So this is what it looks like. And this is a piece that I could actually use all year round. My decor is mainly white, gray, and black. So on the other side, I did the same thing with this red and white and also the pink and white gingham craft paper from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut it out and glued them on, and now I'm taking a Sharpie and making the stitching lines. So I have a bunch of these letters that I had purchased from the Dollar Tree a while back, and I'm just going to spell out the word love. Valentine's is a special holiday for me because that is actually the day that my husband and I got married, so it's a very special day. And then I just took some of the glitter hearts from the Dollar Tree and just took one of the big red ones and glued it to the last block. So those were the DIYs. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.